Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're watching from. Welcome to another edition of Crime Time with DutyRon, a retired New York City police detective with 20 plus years of law enforcement. And if you like all things true crime related, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you will get all things DutyRon when I go live or upload another video. Guys, today I just want to say, again, a special thank you to my Patreon supporters, the channel members, and everybody who positively interacts in the community. There's no video. I'm in a sensitive location, so I can't actually show my video. So you're going to have to just deal with my icon, the little DutyRon icon. This is probably the first and only video that I've ever done this way. But I thought it was important that I come live and talk to you guys about tonight's preview and how you won't want to miss it, because I'm going to have Midwest Equisearch Dave Rader join me live at 9 p.m. Eastern to talk about the activities of the search for Summer Wells from Thursday of last week right up until yesterday on Sunday, September 13th, September 12th, and some of the activities that went on and some of the things that they covered. And there'll be certain things that they won't be able to speak about, obviously, to keep the investigation close. But I wanted to just come live with you here today. And just let me know by a show of hands if the audio is good. Never mind the video. I know the video is not on. Let me know if you can hear the audio well. Hi, Kerry. Good to see you. Hi, King of Kings. Rita Schaefer, thank you for smashing the like. Hello, Kerry. Good to see you, Dawn Marie. Suzanne, Deco Paint and Tea. Kerry, Ozzy. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you coming on in here and positively engaging. So we're all here and assembled for one reason and one reason only, is we want to find out what happened to Summer Wells. Thank you guys for the number ones in the chat. Much, much appreciated. So we all want to find out and get to the bottom of what happened to Summer Wells. Now, granted, we all do want to hear about some of the things, and I think it's been out there in the YouTube live feeds, Twitter, Facebook, all of your social media has covered some of the shenanigans and some of the less than good activity of Don Wells, her father, and some of the activities of Candace and the additional parts of the family. We know that that's an important part of the puzzle and important pieces for us as human beings to hear about. But I do know this: what's most important and what's at the forefront is finding out what happened to this little 5-year-old girl. And to get to that point, what needs to be done is places to be eliminated, searches to be conducted, and whatever resources that are being used, they need to be used, and they need to, through the process of elimination, find out what happened to Summer Wells and where she is, and bring her home for closure, for the community, for herself. I'm not, convinced that there's any set thing that we're locked into here. Again, everything's on the table as per Ronnie Lawson, sheriff, TBI, FBI. They're looking at every possible angle in this case. And it's still ongoing as we speak. But yeah, Christy Joe, you say it well. She deserves justice. Hi, Rita. Good to see you. Thank you, Charleston Amy. And thank you to everyone who volunteers and wants to come out. Michelina Sereno, good to see you. Sereno, thank you so much for being here. Mimi J2 is here. It looks like Dawn Marie, Black Rose 11, and all the great moderators are in the building. Factual Breakdown, of course, is always present for duty. Sheila, my good friend, is here in the house. Sheila, great to see you. From Ireland, but here in the United States. Great to see you. All right, so listen, as you guys know, here on this channel, I try not to go into rabbit holes and go down roads that really won't lead to. We're concentrating on the search. And, you know, I strongly feel that that we're going to get to the bottom of it with Equisearch, Midwest Equisearch, Dave Rader, Twyla, Cisco, and the entire team. Gene Robinson flew in from Texas into East Tennessee and was accompanied by, in the teens, over 16 men and women who volunteered their time. Jan Sabin, good to see you from the UK. Thank you for joining. Hello, Kathy Gann, new from Ontario, Canada. Great to see you. Guys, if you want, let me know if you are new here. Please put a new or your hand up in the chat. If you're a first-time listener or first-time watcher, let me know if you're new and where you're watching from, city, state, or country. So this way we could talk and say hello to some of the new folks. Diane Hubbard, first one I see new. Margaret Rocha, thank you so much for being new and being here. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you, each and every one of you for coming on in and piling in to this broadcast. Everybody's here for one reason. Hey, Steve, good to see you, my over-the-road trucking friend. Good to see you, Steve. Thank you for joining. Hello from England. So, yeah, a lot of new folks coming on in. So I appreciate that. It's always great to see new faces and old alike and everything in between. So I greatly appreciate everybody for chiming in and hanging out. Thank you, Sheila. Let me show that. All right, so I'm using StreamYard. The reason I had to use StreamYard on this, I usually just go through the native YouTube app, but I'm using Jocelyn Hearts right back to you. Thank you for being here. Always great to see you. I appreciate all of your posts on Instagram. I love to see all the things that Jocelyn and her family is up to. The video's not over. I'm here just talking live. So I used StreamYards because I needed to not have the camera enabled. I'm in a sensitive location where I can't kind of give video. I'm doing a little bit something on the on a surveillance kind of situation. So I'm doing a little bit of surveillance and I can't give up my location or where I am. So that's why I'm using StreamYard. So I got about 10 more minutes where I could talk to you guys about the preview for tonight. Dave Rader and perhaps some other special guests will be coming in to talk with us, because I know by a show of hands who is interested in hearing about what Equisearch did on their third trip to East Tennessee over the weekend, this past weekend, and several days earlier. Who here, by a show of hands, is interested in hearing the progress or the actual what they kind of did with to the best of their ability? They're not going to go into specifics, but I think a lot of us want to hear from Dave Rader and where we're at in the Summer Wells search. Dave Rader, good to see you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Again, so at the end of the day, folks, we need to find out what's going on, and these updates are real time and are real. So it's important that we get them from the folks who are there, boots on the ground. He took the trip from Ohio to go and do continued searches for Summer Wells. So again, I got to tell you, this is a huge on-taking. It's a huge on-taking for a couple of different reasons. The terrain, as we spoke about yesterday, the terrain is difficult at best. The heat and the conditions down in East Tennessee were tremendous. Thank you, Kaz Marika, for the super chat. Hi, Diane B. Great to see you. The heat and the conditions that they were in down in East Tennessee were unbelievable. Really hot and humid. If you're from that area, you could let me know in the chat. Humid, hot, in the high 80s, and they were out there with long pants on and searching. So it's not an easy thing. You got a lot of different critters that are out there in the woods and in the search area. We did quite a bit of drone search. So Gene Robinson was there with Dave Rader, and they were doing quite a bit of drone search. Kathy, thank you so much for the super sticker. Hiya. Thank you for that. Joe O'Sullivan, thank you for the super sticker and the super love. So Phoenix Rising, hello, good to see you. So 9 o'clock Eastern, mark it on your calendars. If you're out of the country and it's going to be a little too late for you, make sure you watch the replay. Hello, Misty. Misty Me is new from San Diego, California. Thank you for joining. So if it's going to be too late or the timing is not going to be good for you, just set your reminders to go back and watch the replay. Dave was going to come on, and I'm sure Twyla is going to chime in with us. Mama She 13, thank you for the $5 super sticker. Much love. That's super love. I love to call it super love. Yeah, Joe O'Sullivan, unfortunately, yeah, we're going to have to watch the replay tomorrow. So Freethinker Deb is going to be there. Thank you for being a channel member. Jen Lowe, moderator and great friend. I appreciate that. Tracy Costello said she's about 75 miles away, to the east in Virginia, and it was hot this weekend. Yes, it was hot. I got that firsthand from the searchers. I talked to Twyla a couple of times. I talked to Dave, and they had their hands full. So there was a lot of things. It's not as easy as what you think. So the search happened from Thursday of last week, which was September 9th, September 10th, September 11th, and September 12th. So those were the search. Those are no secret. Hawkins County Sheriff accompanied Dave and his crew. And there was a lot of good things that we worked very hard to have an open line of communication with the Hawkins County Sheriffs. And we really wanted very, very, very strongly, we wanted to get down there and continue searching. And the drone video, by a show of hands, who saw the drone footage and the drone educational live stream that I did with Gene Robinson maybe a week or two ago? That was what was implemented down in the search. Ginger Snap, thank you so much. It's so hot in East Tennessee. Our chickens are laying boiled eggs. There you go. There's a little bit of comedy put in there. But so everything that we spoke about in that live stream, we utilize. As Dave Rader always says, we threw the kitchen sink at this. So quite a bit was done. There's quite a bit more work to continue. There's a lot more work to continue. Heidi Zip, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a channel member. Boxing MMA is in the building from Ireland. Thank you, Boxing MMA. Appreciate you. Denise Spalding, always a pleasure to have you here in the live stream. So guys, set your reminders, 9 p.m. tonight Eastern. We're going to have Dave Rader and Midwest Equisearch come on. I haven't spoke to Joe Murray since he's been home from the hospital, but I have spoken. I've had conversations with his better half, Angela. So Ange is keeping me updated. He is on the mend. He's been out and taking walks and getting fresh air. So Joe Murray is on the mend. Christy Joe, thank you for the positive vibes. And hello to everybody for coming on in. But great to see everybody. This just shows me that, there's so many of us that really want to know the progress, because as we all obviously know, she has not been found, because if she was found, there would be a press conference and everybody would hear about it. But it's always good to hear about what is being done behind the scenes. So Maddie Moo 22, thank you. Keeping it real with DutyRon. I appreciate that. So here is everything that goes on. Sheila, you ask a great question. So let me see if I can highlight that question that Sheila put up, because it is a question that people want to know. It's a question that is on people's minds. So let me put that up. Hold on. I think I'm going to be able to get it up there. All right. So there it is. Sheila says, DutyRon, is Equisearch funded by donations only? That is correct. They're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And nonprofit organizations operate on donations from the public. They operate on donations from kind donors, and they need our help. I don't care what anybody says. I know I've heard people point out to me, oh, Equisearch is just trying to get money. Don has said it. That's a lot of hogwash. These guys have been doing this, Midwest Equisearch, for a long time. And the organization has been in place for a long time. Texas Equisearch has been around for quite a few years, and quite a few decades. And this is what they do. They search for the missing. Lost is not alone. Yeah, Don is full of hogwash, and we're going to hear more tonight from Dave Rader. He actually got to sit and meet with Don Wells, Dave, and the team, and I'm not sure exactly how much Dave can talk about it, but there was an interesting conversation. So we have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of things that are left to continue. Half Rudder, thank you for the super love. Half Rudder says, I think they should search north. Things said and her warm clothes. Things and her warm clothes. I think they should search north. Thank you for that that super chat, and thank you for that message. So again, it is what it is, guys. I want you to know this. I don't go around and listen to what other people are talking about. I try to stay focused on what we're doing here on Crime Time with DutyRon. So all of the comments about, hey, this one said this and this one did that, and this one's talking about this and this one's talking about that, I try to stay out of that because it takes you off your focus. Okay. Thank you, Diane B, for posting that. I stay on focus, and I don't like to be sidetracked. And when you go and get sidetracked by all of the hogwash that's out there, or all of the things that other people are talking about, it keeps you from what's most important, and that's Summer Wells. I never get involved in the rumors and drama conversations. The hogwash will take you off of the track of the prize, and the prize is Summer Wells. Finding Summer Wells. All of the other stuff to me is white noise, and that's just my opinion. Don't crucify the messenger. Don't hate the messenger. This is what I do. This is what I stick to. If you ask Dave Rader, did you hear about what this one said? Did you hear about what that one said? Dave will tell you, I don't listen to that because I have my blinders on. I want to just find Summer Wells, 5-year-old girl missing since June 15th. That's his one and only mission. His mission is not to go and arrest the perpetrators. His mission is not to figure out what happened to her. His mission and his statement is, I want to find her and I want to bring her home. And that's it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of these social media cancers are exactly what they are. They're cancers. They eat you alive from the inside out. So if you allow that to consume you, then you stay off of what the focus is. And the focus and what's most important is finding this little girl. It's not about finding out who did what and what does this and who does that. Recovery, TD Dean says it, recovery is number one. If you're interested in the recovery of Summer Wells, this is the channel for you to subscribe to. And I'm going to ask everybody, my call to action today is please follow me on all things social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, because on those platforms, I don't spread drama or bullcrap. I share my videos. I share what's important, I feel is important, and I share good quality knowledge of what I have. So you're not going to find a bunch of nonsense and hogwash on my social media. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow, go over to my DutyRon.com website where there's links to domestic violence, computer crimes, cyberbullying, you name it, there's links there on DutyRon.com. So if you go over to DutyRon.com, you can ask for an invite to my Discord server. And there in the Discord server, you will find a bunch of really good people, a bunch of good people who are not interested in drama and in what the latest and greatest rumor is. My stuff is not comprised and composed of rumor mill and toxic jagaloonish behavior. We won't tolerate it. I don't tolerate it because I don't engage in it. So that's what it is. There's plenty of places. There's plenty of YouTube streets you can go down and find your fill of hours on end of nonsense. And if you're into that, then have at it. Okay, just have at it. Suzanne Meyer says, "Truth always from DutyRon. You're greatly appreciated." Well, Suzanne, I got to say, you are also greatly appreciated, and I thank each and every one of you. I have to get going. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Myself and Dave Rader will be on YouTube tonight on my channel. I will schedule a live stream so you can set the reminder, hit that reminder bell, and you can get it. And if you're not able to get it live, you'll be able to get the replay. And I want to just say thank you to all the replay viewers. You guys are tremendous. The replay viewers, the people who leave comments, Princess Michelle, she's one of my best commenters, Mimi J2, Factual Breakdown, Kathy, all of these great ones that are here in the live chat, they leave me comments and I answer them back as best as I can. So I appreciate you guys. Free Thinker Deb, you're welcome. I much respect right back to you. Respect is mutual. You got to give respect to get respect, and vice versa. So that's what this is all about here on Crime Time with DutyRon. Wolf Girl, always great to see you. It's a pleasure to have you in on the chat. So guys, as I like to end all of these live streams, God bless the world. God bless the United States of America. And God bless each and every one of us here in the chat and all victims of crime and their families across the globe. So I want to say special thank you to everybody who works hard behind the scenes with Crime Time with DutyRon, the moderators, the people who are there just to give me good suggestions and good ideas. You guys are a great, great part of this community. So thank you. All right. Love and respect from my house to yours. And I'll catch you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square. And if you can't make it, we'll catch you on the replay. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.